Update regarding Luca Vuskovic, as Graham Bailey says that Tottenham have rejected inquiries from some major European clubs, including Bayern Munich and RB Leipzig, regarding Luca Vuskovic. Some people in the Spurs hierarchy believe that Vuskovic should be recalled from his loan in January.
Oh, can we do that? If we can do it, I'll do it. Why not?
Do you think that is the best thing for us and him to recall him in terms of his development?
I don't care. Development, long term, blah, blah, blah. Let me get Vuskovic in a Tottenham shirt. I'm so bored. Maybe he'll do a scorpion kick. I just want to see it. I don't care anymore.
So you would bring him back in January?
Bring him back.
But then who's he playing instead of?
Put him in. So play a back three.
Romero, Vuskovic, Van de Ven.
Yeah. Let's do it. I'm just sick of this football at the moment. I just want to see something to get excited about.
Thing is, if Vuskovic is getting like these inquiries from Bayern Munich and he's looking over at Spurs being like, do I really have to go back there? Like, where do you think his head's at? Like, surely like he'll be thinking
Bayern,
like, surely
Bayern for this season.
Don't know. For the summer, I'm guessing.
Maybe we need to get him back as soon as possible, get him starting again.
Oh, I don't know. Do you want to get him back in this environment? Like, is it really going to suggest like, all right, this is the place for your future?
Well, as long as he's playing, maybe he'll be happy. I don't know. I don't think he thinks he should be playing for Bayern just yet. Maybe he does. I don't know. But I doubt he thinks, I should be starting for Bayern.
Yeah, he might not think that because he left Tottenham because he wanted first-team football. So if he doesn't think he can get in the Tottenham team, how does he think he's going to get into the Bayern team?
Right, but if he starts playing for Spurs and because...
But my point is that if Bayern Munich are making inquiries about you and you're looking over at Tottenham being like, well, which is actually the best place for my future? Is it going to be at Tottenham or is it going to be at Bayern?
How much can we demand for him?
God knows.
So I think he hasn't played a game for Tottenham yet. I don't think he'll be any rush to go anywhere. But maybe he still might start looking over things if things are continuing like they are.
Yeah. But yeah, we need him, man. That's how much we're in the mud, mate. We're like being like, get this 18-year-old centre-back that's never played in the Premier League before.
I'm all for it. Maybe he can get some...
He's going to change all of our fortunes this season if we get him back in January. Pedro Porro, Team Talker, reporting that Porro has had preliminary talks with Tottenham about signing a new deal. The 26-year-old is currently earning less than 100 grand a week and is due for a significant pay rise. However, Man City are showing an interest in a potential swoop for 2026.
He's perfect for City, to be honest. I think he would fit right in a Man City. I think.
Well, they had him. They let him go, didn't they?
I know. I think it was a mistake. They'll probably sign him back, and he'll probably be amazing. If I'm Porro and City, if he's get any whiff of a City interest, I ain't signing no deal.
Yeah. When's this deal actually run out?
Hopefully, I think I would give him a new pay rise. I know he's not in great form, but
2028.
I don't think we're getting much better than him.
So in the summer, it's 2 years.
2 years. So yeah, I think we should offer him a deal.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Pedro, are you even signing that deal
That's
right
what I'm
now?
saying. If there's a whiff of City, then no. But if we can get him signed a new deal, I'll do it.
The thing is with a lot of these players, like, why would they sign deals right now? Like a lot of like your Mickey Van der Vens, like your Pedro Porros, when they know like they could just run down their contract and get even more money at the end of it.
It's true. If I was their agent, I'd always advise running it down.
Yeah. And even if you run it down, you've still got the option to sign a new one at your club. You know what I mean?
For more money. More money than they're offering you.
Yeah, so the options are always open. There's no incentive now for players just to sign a contract. I don't even know why Romero did that in the summer.
Yep, I agree.
Team Talk also reporting that Tottenham are plotting a January move for James Trafford. Spurs have had talks earlier in December, are one of the clubs with the best chance of landing the keeper. Tottenham is seen as one of the best destinations for James Trafford. And like, look, James Trafford's a good keeper like for the future, but he played a few games for Man City earlier on in the season. I thought he was shocking.
Yeah, made some mistakes. A lot of people have been very excited about the prospect of it, though. I've seen on the Tacticos Classic them. I think he's the kind of keeper Frank wants, to be honest, or Frank will like. Is he ready for the Premier League yet? I don't. One thing Premier League, is he ready for a top 6 team?
Well, he showed that at Man City wasn't at the start of the season.
Yeah, but maybe if you give him some game time, maybe give him like half a season, maybe he'll get up to it. I don't know. I think I wouldn't mind. I think it'd be better if we signed him as a backup. But I think obviously that's not what he wants.
I think James Trafford is a very good young goalkeeper, and I think he will be very good in the future. But I've seen nothing to suggest that he can come in and be our number one and be better than Vicario at this moment in time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And last but not least, a report in Spain from El Periódico Mediterráneo says that Solomon is frustrated with his lack of game time at Villarreal and could seek to return to Tottenham when the transfer window opens in January. There is a clause in his loan deal between the two clubs that allows him to terminate the agreement, which would allow him to end his loan time at the La Liga club. It would not be ideal for Tottenham were Solomon to return in January, although they would not be short of suitors to take him if he does become available. West Ham have shown interest, and more recently Leeds have been linked to re-signing him as well following his successful loan spell last season at Ellen Road. So, I mean, if there is a clause like that Solomon is the one that could just cancel this loan and come back to Tottenham, I don't see why he wouldn't do that and try push for another move, because he's not getting any sort of game time in Spain.
Yeah, he needs to sort himself out. Any chance he comes back into the Tottenham team?
I mean, I don't see why not. Like, why
We've got
not?
a big hole there. But the thing is, everyone's desperate for us to sign a left winger. I don't think we just go with Solomon.
Yeah, I agree with that. But let's say we don't sign a left winger.
Then why not? If a deadline day recall.
Well, he's saying like it could happen early days. Like, look, the reality is we should bring him back, get 10 million or whatever it is for him from Leeds or West Ham or wherever it may be, and go get a good left winger.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. That's what a normal club would do.
And also, I don't know if you have it, but I was watching Ali Gold's video, and he said from what he's hearing, that he's hearing that Brennan is just not in Frank's plans, and they might be willing to sell in January.
Wow. That's bad as well, because I swear Frank tried to sign Brennan for Brentford.
He did.
So I thought, like,
he'd be lucky, he'd be happy to have him.
Yeah.
And he just hasn't, I don't know, he just doesn't do what he needs, or maybe he just thinks doesn't do what he wants him to do. I don't know. He just hasn't really. He did start with the season with him, and he scored a few goals, but the last couple months, he's just barely played, barely been involved. Interesting.
So look, we spoke about the reports last week, didn't we, from Mike McGrath?
I think I'll take a good bid, yeah.
And I think it makes sense. I think he'll suit Crystal Palace. He'll suit an Ollie Glasner team. And if he's got no plans here, but the thing is, like, if there is no future with Thomas Frank here, maybe the next manager will like Brennan Johnson. So it's just like, which way do you go with it? Do you give these transfer windows now to Frank and getting players that he wants? Like, what do we do?
I still think Brennan, as much as we all love him, we all know he's definitely upgradable, isn't he? So
yeah.
I think if we get a good offer, I'm happy to sell, to be honest. But as long as that means we're getting a good upgrade.
Yeah. But look, that is your Tottenham update for today. That is your live stream for today.